For 13 years, the system failed her. Police reports went nowhere, her pleas for help faded into silence. So when her stalker finally made his move, he proved a terrifying truth. Sometimes the only person who can save you is you. This is the story of how one woman survived a nightmare built from a hit TV show. It all started with a simple act of kindness. Samantha Stites, a college student at a church group, noticed a lonely, awkward guy standing by himself. His name was Christopher Thomas. She smiled, made some small talk, and tried to include him. In her world, it was just being decent. In his, it was an invitation. That single moment of compassion lit a 13-year obsession that would escalate from creepy messages to a meticulously planned abduction. For over a decade, Samantha lived in a state of constant alert. He was everywhere: the grocery store, the gym, outside her work. It felt like she was losing her mind. But it was far more sinister. While she was filing reports and trying to live her life, Thomas was operating with a technological advantage the law couldn't keep up with. He'd slapped a GPS tracker on her car, turning her vehicle into his own personal homing beacon. She wasn't going crazy. She was being digitally hunted, and no one was stopping him. This wasn't just a random obsession, it was a carefully studied craft. And his teacher? The hit Netflix series You. While millions were binge-watching a fictional stalker build a glass cage, Christopher Thomas was taking notes. He rented a storage unit and, piece by piece, built his own soundproof prison. This wasn't the work of some shadowy criminal mastermind. It was a monster created by pop culture. A chilling example of life imitating art in the most horrific way imaginable. Then, one night, the fantasy became reality. He broke into her home, abducted her, and drove her to the soundproof box he'd built just for her. Trapped miles from anyone who could hear her scream, she was faced with an impossible choice. He told her there was only one way she was leaving that bunker alive. In the darkness of that cell, she was forced to make a bargain with the devil to survive, an act of violation that would save her life but scar her soul. 14 hours later, he let her go, convinced his sick plan had worked. But he underestimated Samantha. She didn't hide, she didn't break. She drove straight to a hospital, and for the first time in 13 years, the system finally worked. Police raided the storage unit, finding the horrifying dungeon exactly as she described it. Thomas was sentenced to 40 years, but the real question remains: is that justice for a lifetime of stolen security? This case exposes a terrifying loophole where technology and twisted media fantasies are creating a new breed of predator. Christopher Thomas is locked away, but how many more are out there, taking notes and planning their own real-life horror shows? We're investigating the tools these modern stalkers are using and just how easy they are to get. To make sure you don't miss that expose, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. The story isn't over yet.